Welcome to my review of Nomadland, directed and written by Chloe Zhao and starring Frances McDormand, a film that I almost wasn't able to watch, but thanks to my friend Luke Hearfield, go check out his channel, the link is in the description. I finally got to watch it, one of the closing movies of the festival, and if I was already excited for Eternals before, I am even more so now. Let's talk about it. We follow a woman who, after losing everything in the Great Recession, embarks on a journey through the American West, living as a modern-day van-dwelling nomad. This film was under the category of journey during the London Film Festival, and it certainly took me on one. Nomadland is one of the most raw, visceral, riveting movies I have seen all year. Everything you've heard good about this film, it holds up. And maybe even perhaps everything good that you've heard about this movie so far doesn't do it justice. Chloe Zhao's helm on the camera is unwavering. She is sensational at directing this film and writing this world and the lens with which we see it. It's visceral, it's raw, it's in your face. It's not pretty, but it's not one of those dark, gloomy movies. You can understand the raw, visceral beauty of everything and everyone just in their most natural, pure way possible. Some of the shots in this film, you just see someone driving down the road and they're in the van, and you just have this wide shot of the van going down the road, and it's honestly one of the most profound, beautiful shots I have seen all year. The cinematography captured by Joshua James Richards is indescribable. I cannot express any words that will make you understand how good it is. The wides in this film are like watercolor paintings. They are gorgeous. The colors that pop up, the sunrises and sunsets, everything that I'm saying seems simple, and it goes back to what I said. Everything I say in here won't do this film any justice. You just have to watch it for yourself. Behind the camera, it feels like the film knows no bounds in any way. Zhao is one of the master directors working today. I cannot wait to see her next film, be it Eternals or any other indie that she directs. Everything she touches, she makes unique. She makes special. She makes you emote with it. She makes you feel an emotional connection like no other. This film is special, and it is because she had her hand on it. And Frances McDormand is wonderful. It's a very easy character to root for. It's a character that everything was taken away from her, and she just didn't stay down. She kept on going. She kept on trying to make herself survive. She is surviving. She is living with a life that was placed on her. She is playing with the cards she was dealt. And this is a fighter right here. A very easy character to embrace and to be on her side, and I love her arc. It's so nuanced, so many levels to it. The film certainly has a lot to say about nomad life and what freedom actually means for these people, but it actually has a criticism on capitalism. It actually talks about moving on, letting go. It talks about grief and mourning in a very sensational way. All the praises I could say about this film, I would if we had time for that, but you really have to watch Nomadland to understand how truly special it is. That being said, I have two small issues that impede this film from getting my highest grade possible. One of them is that Chloe Zhao, a daring director, I love that she takes so many daring chances in her films. She takes chances yet again. She has done this before. She takes chances yet again at working with non-actors. And unfortunately, you can tell. There's one scene near the end where a non-actor is doing a scene with Frances McDormand, and I was almost bawling out. But everyone else, unfortunately, you can tell they're not professional actors. They're not awful. They're certainly not the worst I've ever seen. But it's just, it's a different level, especially given how good Frances McDormand is in this film, and she's not the only professional actress in this film, but whenever you have someone who's clearly not an actor, it's very visible. It just can't be hidden. My other issue, it's even smaller than that, but I just couldn't help but notice it, is that the passage of time is very mishandled in this film. Sometimes you're watching scenes and suddenly a year has gone by, and I'm like, oh, okay, a year. I mean, cool. Nothing visually about the characters indicates that or not. It's just one scene where someone says something that clearly, okay, 1 year at least has gone by since another scene previously in the film. Zhao's fierce screenplay and direction mixed with McDormand's unwavering performance create for an uncannily real take on what it is like to live on the margins of the American West. A truly special, a truly unique movie that is nothing like anything else out there, truly needs to be watched. I'm giving Nomadland an A-. Now, my beautiful geekies, are you excited for Nomadland? Are you excited for Eternals? Have you seen Nomadland in one of the many festivals that it has played at? Let me know all your thoughts in the comments below, and thank you so much for accompanying the LFF reviews. I still have one more, the final LFF review for Ammonite coming, so stay tuned for that, and thank you so much once again for joining the LFF reviews and all the other reviews, and stay tuned for many more because I won't stop. And so until the next video, stay beautiful, stay geeky, and please do not forget to like, share, and subscribe because it really helps me and the channel out, but most importantly, above everything else, forever and always, love each other and love the movies.